Hey, what's going on, guys? Today has been a super volatile week. Hope you're managing your risk well, and just trying to kind of zoom out a little bit, and just stay calm, because we still are only 5 or 6% away from all-time highs. But let's go ahead and dive into the article here, and I kind of want to look at kind of what the market did the past couple of days and try to kind of make some sense of it. So as this article says, the Dow closes about 500 points higher in big market rebound after a steep sell-off this week. Um, so looks like the blue chip index gained 493 points or 1.08%. Nasdaq closed up 0.88%, and the S&P finished a little bit higher at 0.98%. So tons of stuff going on in the market right now. Originally, they were kind of, debating whether there's going to be a rate cut in December. Some people are on board for it. Some people are not. I definitely think we'll see one in January, but the one in December is definitely still up for debate. Yeah, so this is just talking about some conversations across the members that kind of make that decision. Wall Street was coming off a brutal market reversal in the last session. Yeah, Thursday was pretty massive. We'll take a look at the charts here in a second to kind of look at that. So NVDA posted Wednesday after hours, and they had some really good earnings. So then going into Thursday, the market looked pretty solid, but then all of a sudden, in the middle of nowhere, it reversed. So Bitcoin's been having a tough week as well, putting its week-to-date losses at nearly 11%. The cryptocurrency has fallen to levels not seen since April, as investors have pulled back on their risk taking in the market. Yeah, there's been, huge amount of outflows, in like IBIT, and several other spot ETFs for Bitcoin. Current looks like is trading around 83,755 as of Saturday morning at 8 o'clock here. But yeah, you can see October 5th, we were up to 127, and it's just really significantly pulled back since then. So let's hop over and look at pull up TradingView. So obviously I'm not an affiliate for TradingView, but if you don't have a membership and you want a membership, looks like they have some pretty good deals for Black Friday. Definitely go check those out. Yeah, so they have some different options here: Essential, Plus, Premium, Ultimate, and so forth there. Definitely go check that out if that's something you're interested in. Pulling up NVIDIA though, like we talked about on Thursday, let's see. So the past 5 days. On Thursday, it was rocking and rolling, right? They reported earnings. I believe it was after hours. It shot up, and then Thursday morning, somewhere right in here, it looked like early in the day, the market was looking pretty good, and but then all of a sudden, it went south, right? And pretty much everything went south. I don't know if we can exactly see. Let's see if we can pull up Thursday. Yeah, Thursday morning specifically. Yeah, let's see if we can make it custom just to that specific range. 1120 to 1120. Yeah, so looking at it here, but I mean, I'm not real familiar with military time, 1800, so would have been around 11 o'clock, 10 or 11 o'clock. Market was looking good, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it pulled back. Not sure exactly why. There's a lot of things going on internationally with, Japan and their kind of currency system was kind of, there were some signals and some things going off that kind of alerted some bots and some algos in the U.S. stock market that Wall Street did not like. So needless to say, we were looking green Thursday, and then all of a sudden, whenever that data or news came out, the market did not like that. Same thing with the S&P 500. It was looking green. We were hoping NVDA would kind of rally things back up, but that was not the case. Did pull back. Looks like we did rally back a little bit though. But yeah. So we are back above those high or those lows there. We're pretty close to it. But yeah, crazy volatility going on right now. Hope you guys are, definitely managing your risk. I know that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to definitely zoom out, right? Zoom out, have a long-term time horizon, because you have to understand that whenever you invest into these stocks, ETFs, crypto, that volatility in the short term is inevitable, and you have to keep that in perspective. As soon as you put money in, it could potentially drop for weeks, months, years. And that's why it's so important to only invest money that you don't need in the short term, right? Because that's how markets work. You can just time it incorrectly, right? You could buy right here and then, it's only 85,000. That's not that low. But, you could buy it here at 91,000 and immediately after buying it, it's dropped. So are you going to panic sell here? Immediately sell it right after you had bought it there just a couple of days because your value has gone down? I hope not. You have to have the right mindset entering into markets like this. Stocks don't always go up. Crypto doesn't always go up as we've seen definitely the last month or so. There's been a nice little pullback. So it's something I'm definitely trying to develop more of. Be patient. The market will pay you if you're patient enough. Don't put money in that you need to pay bills or, whatever. Like, make sure you have a budget. Make sure you're allocating funds appropriately. You have long-term holds. You may have short-term swings, but make sure you're very disciplined about it. Make sure you don't get emotional about it. That's something I've kind of struggled with sometimes. It's like tough. It's tough taking losses. And in the market, you have to know how to take losses, and you have to take them quickly. So something that I'm just kind of preaching to myself, I'm trying to get better at. I'm trying to only allocate money that I can sit on and not necessarily need for months, years at a time. I have a very long time horizon, and I have to continually, reiterate that to myself. But yeah, guys, hopefully you're still here. I'm rambling on a little bit, just trying to make some more sense of the market and kind of the volatility we've been seeing. Please let me know your thoughts down below. I'm gonna try to shoot some more videos. I've been pretty busy with work and and whatnot, but definitely would like to get back on here and start making some more content. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, roast me down below. Definitely love all the feedback and engagement. And until next time, hope you guys can like and subscribe down below.